The city is my jungle gym. Look at this big great world that we're living in. There's lots of fun to be had on these streets. We can take a ride, just you and me. It's a jungle gym. It's a jungle gym.
Yeah, so I was like, sure, I'd love to do another one. They were really great to work with last year. A lot of fun. Though I'm not sure how much better we could get. I think I was really excellent last year, don't you?
Yeah, you were.
Thanks. And besides, I mean, we saw so many really cool things last year. I don't know how much they could have done in just 1 year.
Well, I think you'd be surprised.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. And this is great, you know, I'm happy. It's so nice out, a day out in the sun and hanging out with cool people while they work. Or if you can call what they do work, right? It looks like they're just having a lot of fun all the time.
I think we're ready.
We're ready?
Yep.
Okay.
We did it to her again. Another outtake kept in the final video because her comments off camera continue to prove our point. Megan's attitude reflects that of most of our residents, and we couldn't be happier about it. When they get continuous improvements and don't know how hard we work to provide them, it proves how well we're doing our job. As a 3-time gold medal finalist, we use a number of tools to assess and improve our performance. Recently, we added Leisure Vision's national benchmarking study, and the results of our community survey, which we'll share throughout this video, prove we're on target. Simply put, here at the Hoffman Estates Park District, fun is serious business.
Hi, I'm Megan, lifelong resident of Hoffman Estates, Illinois, and I am thrilled to give you a tour of my hometown, and especially the Park District facilities that we're so famous for. When I was a kid, I participated in like a gazillion programs, and I still do today. Exercising, organized sports, whatever. In fact, my whole family gets in on the fun, from my teenage brother to my parents and grandparents. I guess that's why they asked me to be your tour guide. So I get the fun task of showing you around these world-class facilities. Now I'm gonna leave the business parts up to the announcer. Back to him while I get ready for tour number 1. Come on, guys.
Thanks, Megan. Hoffman Estates is a northwestern suburb of Chicago, located 30 miles from the city center. Our 55,000 residents have access to countless entertainment, recreational, and cultural offerings in the greater Chicagoland area. So we, as a park district, strive to provide the best of the best, despite a very unique challenge. Our town is divided into 3 distinct geographic areas, separated by forest preserves, major arteries, and an interstate highway. We, in essence, serve 3 communities. Our residents cite location as the #1 consideration when choosing to participate in programs. So now, we offer programs and special events in multiple or rotating locations with great results. Through superior planning, strategic alliances, efficient management, technology, and responsiveness, we've flourished. During the past 5 years, we've increased our land stewardship in a way that defies our location so close to a major urban center, built or renovated facilities aimed at specific segments of our population, and addressed our residents' call for more options in both passive and active recreational programming. I'll tell you how we accomplished all of that in a little while, but I see that Megan is ready to start your facility tour.
What you see behind me is a 125,000 square foot facility that is the envy of park districts near and far. Just 4 years ago, this was an aging 35,000 square foot community center. It now features 2 NHL-sized ice rinks for figure skating and hockey programming, a new senior center and teen area, enhanced fitness facilities that include a gymnastics shelf, new administrative offices, and preschool classrooms for those who will become our future administrators.
While Megan is still there, it's a great time for me to discuss one of the ways we've accomplished so much these past 5 years. It's called partnerships. This facility is the result of a $4.5 million partnership with the Chicago Wolves and the involvement of several business leaders and legislators. They get a state-of-the-art practice facility here in their corporate headquarters, along with a prominent billboard from us. And we get a $300,000 annual rental fee from them, as well as the obvious enhancements to our programming. We've also partnered with some of the biggest names in the private sector. And it's that last one, Sears, that leads us back to Megan. Take it away.
I'm standing here outside the Prairie Stone Sports and Wellness Center. It was built on land donated by Sears and designed to preserve the natural setting and to protect the native wildlife. Inside the 100,000 square foot facility, manned by a staff of professional trainers, you'll find everything you need to get in shape and stay in shape. The equipment, space, and amenities rival those of any private club, where you can run, swim, lift, pedal, or step your way to health. I think it's safe to say, and sorry, I just can't avoid the pun, at Prairie Stone, you can climb to new heights of health and wellness.
That may be a pun, but Megan just described our park district. Climbing to new heights, one carefully planned step at a time. And paramount to that quest is sound financial management. When we needed another facility on the west side of town, we contributed $300,000 to transform an elementary school gymnasium into a large rec center that provides year-round programming. That investment alone saved us $4 million in construction costs, $100,000 in annual maintenance expenses, and furthered our bond with our local school districts. In 2008, we invested $165,000 in a new energy optimization system at our two largest facilities that will cut costs 15% per year. And that will save us more than $1 million over its life expectancy of 15 to 20 years. Finally, we've maximized our use of grants, with the most recent example being our all-new 29-acre Black Bear Park, opened in 2008. Assuming Megan made it safely off that climbing wall, we'll let her catch her breath by showing you around the gorgeous Vogelei Park.
Okay, I'm not a parks and recreation professional, so before shooting this video, I didn't quite understand terms like passive recreation and stewardship. I didn't appreciate that educational opportunities and historic preservation even played roles in rounding out a first-class park district. A few minutes on the 10-acre Vogelei property, however, and I get it. There are 8 themed gardens with winding paths and indigenous plants, a bioswale water filtration system to not only protect the environment, but to foster continuing stewardship. A fully restored century-old house and barn that now provides space for learning experiences and a teen center, a safety town, playground, and spray pad to engage the youngest set, and a shelter for music lovers who like their concerts under the stars. The Park District brochure claims that the Vogelei property provides hands-on, interactive learning experiences for all ages in a predominantly outdoor setting. And that may be true, but for today, I'm just gonna stop and smell the roses.
And I'm going to get back to business. Earlier, I mentioned budgeting and creative problem solving, but a more succinct way to put that is efficiency. We consider our well-trained team to be our greatest asset, but we've been forced to reduce our part-time staff 3% and our full-time staff 20% to make our budget.
Squeeze one.
Those are large numbers, but not nearly as large as the numbers we used to offset that burden. An example of creative problem solving is the strategic conversion of 170 acres of low-impact parkland to self-sustaining, naturalized areas that require fewer maintenance workers. And finally, we've embraced the latest technology to make the Hoffman Estates Park District not only the area's best provider of recreation services, but also the easiest to work with. Now let's track down Megan. Hey, I'm entitled to one little pun myself.
I'm not sure, but I assume that most park districts offer golf as a mainstay offering. What I am sure of is that not many can match our own Poplar Creek Country Club. 18 holes of championship golf, a lighted driving range, and a learning center. Programs suited for golfers of all ages and ability levels. Private club caliber amenities, the joy of a well-placed shot, and even one that's not so well-placed.
To us, first-class customer service is only possible by serving every resident, regardless of ability, age, or circumstance. We're a proud member of the gold medal winning Northwest Special Recreation Association, and that partnership earned for us the Illinois Attorney General's Best Practice Award for Open Access to Recreation in 2007. And in 2008, we proactively commissioned an ADA compliance audit of all parks and facilities and incorporated the results into our comprehensive master plan. We're equally as proud of our inclusion program because participation has increased 196% over the past 5 years. Through our foundation, we provide recreational opportunities to low-income families. And in conjunction with 2 villages, we've served at-risk youth for more than 20 years. Well, I'll be back to wrap things up, but first, Megan wants to tell you about our great aquatic center, Seascape. Megan, are you there? Well, it looks like she's preoccupied, but I can't really blame her since there's so much to do at Seascape. Wait, here she comes.
This is all I have to say.
You know, sometimes it's better to show rather than tell. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Sit back and enjoy all that we have to offer here at the Hoffman Estates Park District.
The city is my jungle gym. Look at this big great world that we're living in. There's lots of fun to be had on these streets. We can take a ride, just you and me. It's a jungle gym. It's a jungle gym.
Okay, so I get it. To be an award-winning park district, you have to keep improving things. Well, I think we've improved a lot. Which I'm guessing means that you won't need me for another video anytime soon. Which is fine, because I'll take that time to try all the new things. Which works for me.